Bruh.
Since they're made of mushrooms, though, like, do you think it kind of smells good?
No.
Right?
Do you think we can eat? I'm kidding.
Someone had to try it.
I fucking hope not.
They're filled
like
with
hell.
they're filled
You
with
know, if they
nootropics.
did,
It looks like the gates of hell.
Literally, and Tommy's about to find out.
Damn. Nah, Tommy knows now if the hole's in the wall.
Please don't show us.
like, where do you even start with this washing when he's so beat up?
I mean, I know this is like a respectful ritual, but I mean, like, just gonna bury him at that point, right?
Still gotta have a funeral.
Give Sarah my love.
Damn. That's a good addition.
It's wild you think Sarah's in hell.
Heidi.
Joel's not going up, bud.
Hell of a cold open.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're the Normies here to watch season 2, episode 3 of The Last of Us. It's called The Path. What are our names?
I'm Spidey.
Mickey.
Siraj.
Rena.
Oh, I'm too sad. Kitty.
I am Chris.
Damn. We are now here in the aftermath post.
Malone.
Yeah, Joel. This is sad, guys. This is sad.
It is.
We're about to see a whole new, storyline essentially. Thank you guys for watching along with us on Market Substitute. Support the original content. Hit that like and subscribe button. We have a website called thenormies.com if you want to check it out. It's really cool. Great place to get ahead on episodes and find some cool stuff.
There's a very somber tone here on the couch today.
I know, this is sad.
I know.
Funnish fact.
Daredevil was a loss too.
Really?
It's just been trauma all day.
Oh.
Damn. Pedro Pascal is, I think now one of the most deaths as an actor or something, I believe.
Most deaths that he's beating Sean Bean? Ain't
Yeah.
no fucking
Nah,
way.
Sean Bean's got
Is
it.
it
Nah,
his
yeah, Sean
prime?
Bean.
No, I believe he's right up there with Sean, catching up or about to be something like that.
No
He's
way.
right.
Sean
Okay.
Bean
Where
is-
else did he die? Well, Game of
I
Thrones.
believe
We're
me.
gonna have to check the stats.
Oh, what is it? Is it from an article or something?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That article's wrong. Sean Bean's got it so many times.
Maybe he's still. I think he's like catching up to him. I didn't read the whole thing. Catching up or
I
as
guess I
much,
haven't
but they
seen
did say
everything
Sean.
Pedro Pascal's been in.
3-month time jump. You guys, let's build something.
Yeah, right?
See, man, look at everybody working and doing stuff, and there's no money
God
involved.
damn.
Like, why can't we just live like this?
Fucking communist.
Fucking communist.
You guys deserve each other.
This man's so fine.
I know. You and Nikki were oogling him during beef.
Sure you want him to sledge your hammer.
Wait, he's in beef?
He's the brother.
Yeah, he gave the beef
Oh,
to Ali Wong.
yeah. Damn.
How are you doing?
Fine.
If you say it that fast, it kind of implies you know.
Yeah, I miss him. He meant a lot to me. So, yeah, upset and sad.
But I was actually wondering about New Year's Eve. You two got into it at the dance. Was that the last time you spoke to him?
No, they spoke in her house.
I got home, he was on the porch, and I should have talked to him. But I didn't. Your final moment with someone doesn't define your whole time with them.
Oh.
Damn.
In my last moment with Joel, he said he wronged you.
No idea what he meant. Man, I wish I could have let him off the hook for whatever it was he was talking about. I guess I'll have to let myself off the hook for that.
Bro, I don't want a teenager in my life. I don't think I can raise one.
Everyone were as healthy as you. What would I do for weed and booze?
I wouldn't worry, Gail. There's still a lot of fucked up people in this town.
Yeah, but not you, though.
She's just gonna stay high and kind of drunk until it's all over.
I feel like
Shit,
she just
that age,
said whatever
fuck
she
it.
needed to say to get the fuck out of there.
You come back to this empty house. You need your friends over here to help you clean up. You don't want to do this shit alone, dog. Whittling.
It's really good.
Old man hobby.
Retirement shit, yeah.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I think she's doing a really good job.
Yeah.
No, she's killing it, dude. People are giving her a lot of shit for no reason.
People are insanely mean. to
Like
her.
she's doing a really good job as Ellie.
Unbelievably
She
cruel.
proved herself in the first season.
Yeah, I didn't know people hated her. I thought she was.
immediately proved it.
No, she's
It's like all those people forgot.
I'm sorry, they.
It's okay. It's okay to be emotional for your friends. You need your friends.
He doesn't want to show that weakness to anyone.
They.
She's Ellie.
Oh.
Also, Bella Ramsey said she doesn't mind she or they.
Made you cookies.
Oh? Just cuz?
No. This is a peace offering. I told you I didn't learn anything useful. That wasn't true. The doctors told me not to upset you.
I don't give a fuck.
This town was wreckage and funerals for weeks. And then it occurred to me that if you want to find someone and the only thing you know about them is where they're going to end up, maybe let them get there.
Yeah.
So trying to catch them on the way.
Eat these fucking cookies and stop yelling at me.
Let's start with names.
Abby,
The
motherfucking
dark-haired
bitch.
guy was Manny. The other guy was Owen.
Dumbass
Bitch.
Owen.
The
Fuck
dark-haired
Owen.
bald one. One of them's named Nora. I'm not sure which.
The girl with the braid.
Abby.
Abby.
Ugh. She's like tasting her name. This is some Kill Bill shit.
I saw a patch on a backpack. Yellow triangle, wolf's head,
WTF?
and the letters WLF.
What the?
What le fuck?
He said that there were these small regional groups in the West all trying to fight Fedra. One of those groups was the Washington Liberation Front. Out of Seattle.
Fucking
How did
morons.
she draw that so fast?
Did he say how small?
She
they
and
were?
Ortis.
No, but seeing as how no one's ever mentioned them since, I'm guessing small enough for us to handle.
That us and then just threw that we.
You sure about that?
Just us.
You gotta bring Jesse in on it.
Kills Dina.
I wasn't gonna tell anyone before you.
Tommy deserves to know.
For sure.
I'm about to make you mad.
The town is still recovering.
If it had been you, Joel would be halfway to Seattle before the sun came up.
He'd be halfway to Seattle to save my life. But when we lost people, no. We just break him like it was his fault. I saw that time and time again, and don't talk to me like I didn't know him. He was my brother.
Years before you came along, little homie.
I'm not saying you shouldn't do this, but if we're gonna put a posse together, we gotta do it right. Which means taking it to Maria. Yes, it's fucking necessary.
But you'll back us, right?
It's fair.
Of course I will.
You hold out information on me again, you got rendering detail for a month.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to know what rendering detail
Fat
is.
rendering, I assume?
animal fat.
Yeah.
Buried our dead 10 miles south of town. If you want to visit them.
When we're on our way to Seattle.
Miles.
This would be a great time, Tommy, to say maybe revenge doesn't do anything. Just brings more
That's not gonna
hurt.
do
I
anything.
mean, look at her. Tell her that. Watch her explode.
And Tommy also didn't really say that. He's just like,
No, that's
"Not
what I'm
yet."
saying. Yeah, like this would have been a great opportunity to end the vengeance and cycle.
Still his brother too. I bet he wants blood too.
If he'd have said it, you would have seen the actual letters fly out of the other side of her ear.
Oh shit.
Who is this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it's the torch
Enoch?
lighters.
Oh my god.
Them whistling Dixies.
Wait, you see how they all got the scratches on their cheeks?
Yeah, I don't like this.
A little cultish.
Yeah, everybody has the same hair.
No one falling, all clear. Keep moving.
Good. Once we get resettled, teach you to whistle.
Then can I have a hammer?
All right. Understand what we're giving you now. Keep you far, far safer than a hammer.
What are we about to do, this kid?
Distance
From home.
from war. Take cover!
Oh, hell no.
Others.
Don't make a sound, don't breathe, don't move. Also, they heard your whistling.
It's like Lord of the Rings.
Could be a void.
Wolf.
This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat.
One of my favorite snack time.
Every month, if you subscribe, you'll get a different box with curated treats with a booklet that will explain everything that's in there.
Get out the Kit Kat because it is
Kit Kats are
matcha
always
flavor.
Matcha?
Dude, this
is our most prized snack.
You guys want to do
it's
synchronized
mustard,
taste
right?
testing?
This is real good.
God, right in, bro.
Tastes like matcha.
There's always the most fire Kit Kats in there.
Yeah.
Guys, this thing is full of stuff. Like, there's no inch wasted. There's just like so many things.
They have sweet and sour gummies, Sakura Castella cake,
What do you
Sakura
wanna-
sandwich cookie.
Hey guys, mini potato truffle chips.
Let's do it. I love truffle.
Every time. This ramen. This one looks fun.
So we have another box, Sakura code, that you can also order. And this one is more curated. Oh, they have a peach jelly thing in this. They do.
There's the peach
I love
jelly.
this thing.
Are you gonna slurp it?
Get into the mic. There you go.
The Normies code. Use it at checkout. It will give you $5 off. So
Yes.
don't miss that free money sitting on the table.
Yes.
And now back to the reaction.
I said that Joel meant so much to so many of us. But he wasn't the only one. I lost my sister that day. A lot of people in here buried family. And now you want to send, what, you're saying 16 of our best? Well, while they're gone, who's going to be on the wall if raiders come?
I'm glad that the big thing happened at town because it makes this like a big point.
What the hell are we all talking about here? Boo-hoo, it's not fair. What, we gotta
She's like,
forgive
yeah.
everybody when they show up and piss in our eye? They came into our house. They took one of ours. My God, somebody shoots your brother. You want to take the locks off your doors? Grow up!
Damn.
You idiots. They'll come back. And when they come back, they'll be laughing. And you'll all deserve it.
Says old school like that, you know.
Bunch of goddamn victims.
We fought 100,000 zombies that day, dog.
Right?
Yeah.
Ellie's like, I like this old school side of you.
I'm asking us to risk more people and resources and at the worst possible time. And I want everyone to know, it's not because I want revenge. It's not. It's not about revenge.
Don't believe that.
And I swear, if someone hurts any of you or the people you love, you can count on me. That's what holds all this together. Not potluck dinners or New Year's Eve dances. Definitely not a wall, because that thing got busted through. But Jackson is still here. Please, do what it takes to see that justice is done. I am asking you. Please, do it for us.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. Say it. Say it, damn it.
That would have been
That'd
the
be
perfect time.
I'd have flipped over the couch.
Man, that was really well written. Good job, Ellie.
Dina's like, damn.
Man, she said, what the fuck, bitch? You can
Council
read?
will now
He's like, you
vote
chat
on the
GPT
proposal
that?
to send a party of 16 citizens to Seattle to find the people who killed Joel and execute them.
Let's go 8 people.
16's a lot, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, 16's
that's
a lot.
a hell of a lot.
Yeah, we could cut that down to half, maybe even a third.
Yeah.
I want revenge. I really do. But also,
Even a fourth. Just send
Rachel
4
was kind of right, man. We're still at our weak point. We're still
No,
rebuilding.
for sure, especially if the wall's not
Yeah,
fully
I
rebuilt.
mean, Rachel had a point.
Yes.
You know what they say about revenge, right, Runner?
It was
No.
better served cold.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's only this many people left, and like some people in this room are old. They're gonna die of natural age. Like it takes a while to replenish these numbers.
No.
Unless they actively go out and find survivors to join up.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, that's outweighed.
No. No. No.
It was a good
The vote
effort.
is 8-3.
It was.
The proposal is rejected.
Who was the three?
The three yeses: Tommy,
Tommy,
Maria,
Jesse.
Yeah,
and
Maria.
fucking Jesse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if Maria said yes.
I can see it.
That was
it's the assumption, but I don't think Maria would say yes.
Or goddamn, bro. Like,
Can I repropose like 8 people? 4 of us. 5. A suicide squad, if you will.
Volunteers, yeah.
Yeah, Seth is like, I'll go.
bro, I'll go on my own as Ellie.
I was thinking that should have been the ask. Yeah, for a volunteer.
Girl.
This is me in 20 years.
That's a third bottle.
Oh.
Boy.
Shit.
I didn't know you were a fan.
You want a beer?
Of course.
Get them for Marshall.
Oh, I'd make beer in the apocalypse. That'd be a fun job.
I spotted you in the crowd at the meeting today. You see things others don't.
What, you didn't believe her speech?
Did you?
Of course not. She's a liar.
Well, there's a difference between lying and being a liar.
Oh, I know. And that one? Liar. It was maybe one person she told the truth to.
She's just a baby.
I just don't want her to go down the same paths that Joel did, coming up with justifications and such. All he was really doing was lashing out.
So you think she might have learned that behavior from him?
Well,
turns out nurture can only do this much. The rest is nature. If she's on a path, it's not one that Joel put her on. Yeah.
Been on that shit for a
think
long
they were
while.
walking side by side from the very start.
Yeah, she was a pretty twisted kid.
You inherited her, and you want to keep her out of trouble. Take it from a psychotherapist of 40 years. Some people just can't be saved.
No, it's not a lot of them, but I hear that. No one can really stop you. So, like...
Please don't try and talk me out of this. Oh, you think that's why I'm here?
She's going with you.
Go to Seattle and kill Abby.
Ah.
What route? Northwest? And is that all guns, or do you have medical supplies in there?
No.
Oh.
Well,
you know.
Better not land weird
Well, I
on an
know.
ankle.
I was like, you know. I was like, what are you saying?
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
Take a map. Literally, you're like, there's mountains on the way here, dog. You don't know what you're doing.
Highways,
the
stay
map.
clear of cities or settlements. First stage is through the National Forest. Once we're out, we'll follow the Snake River Canyon, then break off through the Snoqualmie Pass.
Snoqualmie?
Yeah, Snoqualmie.
That's a fun word to say. Snoqualmie.
Sounds sexy.
Snoqualmie.
Provisions. Travel light but smart. Winter coats for beds, jackets for blankets. First
She's
aid
like,
kits,
I've
batteries,
actually been
bear
thinking
spray.
about this.
Now,
Yeah.
handguns. What are you bringing?
Obviously.
Is
Stupid.
that Joel's?
You're gonna maybe want a Glock also, you know, just higher ammo capacity.
Everything else is what you'd figure except this. Boots. Love the Converse. Respect your consistency, but you're not crossing open country in fucking Chucks. I've done it
Yeah.
before. No Chucks. Questions.
Yeah, one. How the fuck are we gonna get all of this?
I know, guy.
Don't tell me you told Jesse, please.
Captain Wyoming? No.
No, it's the other guy, the old man.
Yeah.
We meet by the old East Gate, 3 a.m. 3 a.m.
That was a really good scene. I love the prep.
Thank you.
Know that you're getting better.
You know, you could have just asked.
No, I actually didn't know that.
Now you do.
Well, I love it too, because like Ellie's being a hothead, she'd have fucking turned around after 2 weeks, bro, in her chucks in the snow.
Seth MacFarlane.
Trade.
You little lesbos are gonna need this.
Oh my god!
Saddlebags are filled with stuff I had squirreled away. 2 weeks worth of hardtack, bandages, alcohol, meds, batteries. I'd come with you, but I caught some friendly fire on New Year's Day.
I'm sure it was friendly.
Jesus Christ.
You got 10 minutes before patrol comes by.
He literally got friendly fire? That's fucking sucks, bro.
I don't know who asked how do you differentiate. There's your answer. You don't.
Was it New Year's Day the attack happened?
No, New Year's was
It was-
her and Joel's argument when they were dancing and Joel came in.
Well,
It might
Or
have
they were
been
kissing.
the next day, yeah.
It was post New Year's.
United in Violence.
Well,
United in Violence. That'd be a cool shirt. I mean, a terrible shirt. That'd be dope. Damn, bro. I didn't know that Joel hit him that hard. I guess
No,
they're both
I
old guys.
feel like he's talking about he got shot.
Yeah, friendly fire definitely means like.
Or when
I
Joel
guess.
tackled him, it would have been friendly fire.
Because like the next day would have been New Year's Day, right? If that happened the night before. Damn.
First stop.
This is realistic too, because in the game the cemetery was just part of the town. But I guess it makes sense to bury your dead far away for space.
This shit's such a Western, man. Even the
It's
themes,
so
the imagery,
good.
I love it.
Joel's guitar.
Oh man, he never. I guess he did eventually get some coffee, but the funniest little random line in the first game when he's just like, "Oh, I miss coffee."
Chucks would have been washed already.
The bottom sole gone.
All right.
Let me know if you see any outcroppings with spots with cover.
Why? Looks okay.
Uh-huh.
Storm blowing in.
Holy shit, that came on fast. How the fuck did you know that was gonna happen? I'm a witch. Clearly.
I mean, you can kind of smell a storm coming.
Is Shimmer okay out
I'd
there?
be. He's a horse. They live outside. The fuck?
That sucks.
Living outside?
They live in stables.
They like it. The horses, guys.
I bet they don't.
We'll rescue a bear then, dude.
Bears hibernate in caves.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Sandra, that late night text you up?
Really cares about you to come on this journey with you, dude. This is an insane mission.
Okay, but I have a stupid question. It's about New Year's Eve. The kid.
Yeah, the friendly fire he caught on New Year's was definitely Joel tackling his ass.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. How would you rate it?
Scale of 1 to 10.
No.
She said no.
You've kissed girls before. You're gay, I'm not. I'm just curious.
Okay, fine, 6.
Damn.
Sucks. For the record, I don't believe you.
You said 8.
Well, you asked, and I told you. I'm sorry.
6 is lame.
I mean, she gotta do better.
Yeah, 6 is what you say when you want it to happen again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, prove yourself. Already did. There's a little bit of tension.
Does it
here.
ever strike you as sad?
Jesse?
Yeah.
Has he ever told you why?
No. But I think deep inside that's just how he is. At least I hope that's why.
Why would you hope that?
Well, because if it's not that, then it's me. Well, good night.
Dog, come on. I guess we're on a murder mission, so all of our conversations are gonna be a little rough.
In theory, we'll come out near Highway 5, just north of the city.
Oh, there's shells here. It was a big hit. What happened?
This the guy that was watching out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's the same trailhead.
Interesting. This is
Yeah.
interesting.
Are they
Yeah,
already
but this
like?
is the one who was like giving
How
the
far?
That's not an
whistle
auditorium
signals.
or
This is not how
aquarium.
Yeah, this is not how it happens.
What's that symbol?
But they're pretty much there
I
already.
don't know. I've never seen it before. A lot of different calibers. I
Yeah.
don't think this was Fedra. Dina.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. This is just.
Oh, don't go see it. I don't want to see what you saw.
Right, tell me. I don't have to go look at it.
Right?
Just have
Shit.
it on video.
All of us already saw it.
Out of sheer curiosity, I'd go.
Oh, 100%.
I'd
yeah.
assume just a bunch of bodies.
Aw.
Yeah.
Really, the little girl too?
They're probably
What
just spraying.
shit did they have that was worth looting?
They were probably just spraying into the woods.
They said wolves, so
They're
it must
out
have
here.
been
WLF?
yeah.
Or something different. They also said demons too, referring to the
Yeah.
zombies.
The wolves said they didn't
But
kill
he
people
said
that are
wolves.
unarmed.
They did say that, yeah.
Summer, if this was fucking them,
Oh.
if Abby and her crew did this to people,
She's
to kids,
really making her a monster in her head.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, because they left you guys alive.
We're close now.
Because everything's like overgrown on it.
We're close to the city.
I love in a zombie thing when the zombies are like an environmental hazard, like a tornado or an earthquake. Like not an ever-present threat, but something that could, you know, in the right circumstances crop up.
It's quiet.
Too quiet.
yeah, too quiet.
Frank?
Curtis or Viper?
Oh, in all 4 movies.
9 more miles.
Okay. I guess we have
Anymore.
to see Seattle
You know, Seattle's the home of Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
first. Okay,
Well, I'll be
Perhaps
goddamn.
this is the end.
Wait, Seattle is where they're going. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing.
But she also said, Abby said, do not go to Seattle.
Wow. Fucking Seattle. Pretty.
Yeah.
Plus, no one's shooting at us. Because there aren't that many wolves.
There's about to be a whole lot less.
Curtis or Viper?
What?
okay.
No,
that's Ellie, baby.
that was just me. I was trying to sound like a badass.
You don't need to try.
They're like playing at
Aw.
revenge. It's about to get real serious, girls.
Right? There'll be a lot of creeping around, a lot
They're
of
cute.
stealth missions in the future.
That's cool. That's about what it looked like.
God, where would you start?
Not in the city.
Well, you would get up real high, wait for night, and see how many fires you could see.
Just give me a fucking second. Jesus.
Why are you so mad, bro?
You're all good? We can move up.
There's no more kid's ribs he can kick.
Just want to kick a little girl.
Very good job with these
Yeah.
town sets.
Oh, no, y'all should go home. Go home.
Is that a tank?
It's a fucking tank. Go home.
Brody.
ATV.
Stop that.
My bad, it's a APC. Those things go.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Army
APC.
guys, tell us.
Someone took the time to make stencils.
I remember this part
Yeah,
of the
they
game.
have a graphic design department.
All right, like.
Like, all right.
They want you to really feel like, oh, you're fucked. Yeah?
Y'all are
16,
not
huh?
even walking formation.
It's a loose formation.
Well, never mind. That was 16 they were trying to bring out.
But they still assume like it's probably just a small.
16 wouldn't have been enough.
Same thing, Abby.
You know what? I think we just let bygones be bygones. I'm going to head on back to the crib. That was a nice little trip out.
Yeah, we saw some cool scenery.
Right, yeah.
We're setting up for We're setting up hard.
I got back, both was
It
like,
looked
damn, I guess
really
you really a
good.
bitch. I'm like, they was an army. It was two of us, and they was an army, so I went home.
So I guess last episode was crazy.
Oh, it's
so they
available
had to
on
kind
Sunday.
of pump the brakes a little bit.
Yeah, you got to kind of.
Oh, I thought this one was-
You got to kind of process it.
Really good for like the world building, just to show you that like when they're making decisions in town, like how they do it, which is it's annoying and it's slow, but I do think that when it comes to making the decisions for a bunch of people, whether you're a democracy or this like group of people who are in a community doing the commune thing, like you kind of got to go slow at it. If they had kings and queens, it's a snap decision and you get going. But for them to slow down to make it, and then for Ellie to hear her lie about it, we all know she's lying. But to see how she wanted to go about it, like, I'm good with it. And I'm good with her building up Abby and them as being like absolute monsters in her heads when we at least are working on the theory that it wasn't the actual wolves, because they said they don't kill unarmed people, and these people, the girl asks, are they demons? As in calling the zombies something other than zombies or anything else, because everyone has their own words for zombies. We can't use the Z word. And he said, no, they're wolves. So he could have meant raiders. They call raiders something different. Just like in Walking Dead. Everybody calls the same thing something fucking different. So like,
But if he called them wolves and like,
Yeah.
they're literally wolves.
They're
I'm sure he was
definitely
talking
the
about
same.
them.
Yeah.
oh my God, the
But
other
like,
thing.
I'm wondering why the wolf. I don't know.
Because I'm playing the game right now, and like they introduced these people a little bit early, but it makes sense, and that's all I will say.
Okay.
No, it's cool. I'm glad we're seeing them early. They said they were at war, so you can just infer some things from that.
Yeah.
No, good episode. We got to see Ellie come back out and all that. My favorite addition to the whole thing is the therapist. I love it so much. She's like the best thing ever. I love the interaction between Ellie and her in the hospital room.
Wow.
How like Ellie was just like, yeah, no, I'm fine. Like, blowing her off, and it's kind of hard to argue with somebody who's just so dead set on the way they want to be, right?
Or, I mean, the
Even
thing
as a
about the
therapist.
path too.
Yeah.
Like Joel didn't put her on it. They're kindred spirits, but like
Yeah.
she was already on it. You know.
I like the scene with the brother and her at the baseball field, because she was basically saying that Ellie's a liar and that like this path that she's set on is hers, not Joel's.
Yeah, and I'm glad that she clarified that to Tommy too, because like I feel like Tommy would have felt responsible as well, because like Joel's his brother and like passed on, like she said, your inheritance of Ellie essentially. But at the end of the day, she's gonna choose the path she chose, just like Joel did what he wanted to do in the end too.
So that made me think of the Dina scene where she was saying, like, maybe Jesse's just sad because she's trying to figure out a way that like makes her feel better, like it's not her fault type of thing. But I feel like that's a little bit of foreshadowing to her not being able to like talk Ellie down. Like if Ellie sees this whole army of people, maybe Dina's gonna be like, all right, fuck this. But Ellie's gonna be like, nope, we're going. And so like this is who Ellie is. This is not Dina's fault. It's not Joel's fault.
Yeah.
It's not anyone. Like you make these choices. You walk down the path.
Well, that's what I was thinking that the therapist was getting at about like not all people can be saved, in a way that like some people are so stubborn and so set in their ways that they have to do what they say they're going to do, even if it's self-destructive. Like they got to find out, they got to fuck around to find out. That's how some people just are, right? Like you can give them all the advice, you can try to talk them down, you can try to tell them this and that, but some people just kind of got to do the thing. And I mean, it's not, that's not a good thing. You know, it could be good, it could be bad, but like it depends on what they're aimed towards. And with Ellie, like there was nothing that was going to stop her. They'd have to put her in jail. You know, if you want to stop me, you're going to have to fucking kill me. Everybody who knows the reference knows the reference.
Mm-hmm.
Silver Surfer.
Glad Dina like kind of like still has Ellie's back, set her up and everything. Came in, was like leaving at 3 a.m. Shout out to Seth too, man. Seth is trying so hard to get on Ellie's good graces, trying to make up for what he said.
I think he's past that. I think he's just about actual revenge and shit.
Yeah, and all that stuff too.
Joel tackled him so hard he got his shit together.
Literally.
Hey, real talk. And
No, that was New Year's Eve, so he said New Year's Day. So I think he's talking about
the next day. Yeah,
he's talking about friendly fire.
Well, regardless, it's just I I like him turning around. His anger, though, I agree with the town, though. I think it's upsetting. And I understand that Ellie's our girl and that Joel's our homie and, like, that we want this revenge. But, like, as far as the town, it's the trolley problem once again, literally all over a fucking again. It's like, do we waste these resources on revenge, which really won't do anything for us, right? And for and for Seth to be like, they're gonna come back. That's the shit you tell yourself to justify you going out to do it. You don't know if they're coming back or not. And if you think they're coming back, you should just build up bigger here. Like, to be like, they hit us and now we have to go back and hit them. Like, okay, like what if we start a war? Like, what do they say? Like, wars are easy to get into and hard to get out of. And it's like, we could start some shit that could perpetuate for the next who fucking knows how long. You know what I mean? And the town's like, we buried our own people here and like we have to rebuild and they lost a lot of fighters. Like, they're at a spot where they need to focus on growing stronger and not like losing more people for revenge, which literally won't bring them anything at the end. Like, it's not a, you know.
Yeah, everybody's been portrayed as very intelligent and whatever role they're playing in this society too. And like, she gave the best speech she possibly could have to try to convince the town in the current state that it's in after like their battle, like they're still recovering. So she said whatever she possibly could, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's just not smart to do if you're trying to prolong life, I guess.
Yeah. And I think they all had really good points. Even Seth, with his like, stop being victims and all that, and Rachel with, our stronghold is not really strong right now. We need to like save our resources. I think at the end of the day, the council did make the right decision for their given situation what they're currently in. Yeah. Now, let's say
to benefit the majority of the people.
Now, let's say once they build up and they're back, on their feet and everything the proper way. Yeah, maybe we can think about sending people in, but we gotta get our revenge now.
Was the second game very Western-like?
Yeah.
Because I guess was the first one?
Yeah.
I didn't really get the Western vibe. I mean, it takes somebody being in an open field by a desolate cemetery for me to start thinking Westerns.
And it's, I guess in its like, overall concept.
I think this one feels more
of it all.
I would say like the vibes of like the music and like the art and like the setting they would do.
The second one was more Western-y, I guess, yeah.
But like the old guy with the young kid is definitely an old school Western thing too. But it's
pale rap.
I'm liking it because like that theme of vengeance like goes through, and like the idea of like thinking of Kill Bill, like if this was Quentin Tarantino, like we'd have followed either Abby or Ellie, and it'd be like this, like we gotta get it back, and it'd be big and crazy and over the top. But this is more like slow, methodical, and plotting, and I think it feels more realistic, at least in that way. And I'm glad they fast travel too, because I don't know like how many more scenes of camping. Like,
did you expect the WLF to start rolling up tanks?
No, wasn't ready for that. As soon as they showed up in a tank, I'd have quit. I'm a bitch. I'd be like,
I'd be like, let me take my shimmer away.
You can ascertain they're pretty organized. But
if
like
Ellie and them are able to wipe them all, I'm gonna be very surprised. Maybe Ellie can get in secretly, kill Abby, and then get the fuck out of there.
I'll tell you, playing this part in the game is amazing.
I know they're splitting the game into 2 seasons, but I hope that we get to see a certain location by the end of the season.
Okay. Cryptic.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Like the WLF.
Oh yeah.
Where they stay.
Yeah. I think Bella Ramsey's doing amazing, and all the haters.
Yeah, I was gonna say
people
that.
need to like really examine themselves. Some people are so fucked.
I didn't.
But like the way she's acting really well, and I think
She's
I appreciate that this episode didn't just pound the sad shit. Like she was trying to be sassy, funny. Like, I'm a girl, I'm over it, whatever. I'll say what I need to say to the therapist because I know the type of shit they want to hear. Obviously, she's just like shoving that shit deep down, and it comes out every once in a while, like when she's at the grave, but she's not allowing herself the proper time to grieve. She's covering it up with the revenge quest, and it's not just trying not to think about it. It's like, oh no, once I do this thing, then maybe I can properly grieve.
I like how they really shifted the focus from like there's no more Joel. It's hard to get over with it. Like, all right, guys, we're on the next venture already.
They're also changing things up with Tommy a little bit because, I don't want to say just in case.
So I've been evading everything on the internet about this so I don't get spoiled. And I didn't know that they were mean to her. I feel like
I didn't either.
She, like in the opening, in the intro, when she like just woke up and started screaming, that was so powerful. I don't understand why people are upset at her.
You click on these people's profiles who are complaining about the actors and actresses and are literally like one follower and no
There's
credit.
probably bots to be
literally.
honest with you. You don't even know if the people you're arguing with are.
What if it's just AI?
It is. There's a lot of bot farms. Like there's a theory called dead internet theory, where it's like you're interacting with more bots than you are with real people.
That's why you guys choose to come to Normies, where we keep it 100% real,
organic.
Don't
Organic.
talk to the booty profile pictures.
Ignore the booty bots.
Comment section.
Wow, your content analysis is so amazing. Ass cheeks.
Right? Yeah. Ever since I've been working with Martha, my stock portfolio has tripled.
Comment, really? I didn't work with Martha and my stock portfolio didn't triple. I should do Martha.
All right. Shout out to the booty bots. You guys are always first, but we hate you.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.